So, as you know, there's always a big dance that goes on in the energy field for us to land in the topic of the day when we come together. And this one has been really interesting because I'm witnessing always our group and then the macro and the dance between the micro and the macro and all the different combinations of energies that are taking place, including four of you from Ready, Set, Reset who are doing a deeper sacred transformation work and what's going on for everyone. And then the new moon came, and the energy with the solar eclipse was related to our verticality and the spiraling of energy that's clearing all the fog from around us. And so I've been repeatedly seeing the vision of this, that we are vertical pillars of light, and all whatever has been getting in the way, the fog, the patterns that have held us, it's getting cleared, it's spiraling, getting cleared. And by the way, today astrologically is an alignment with the return of hope. So I want to put that out there. It's a 6-month process of deep learning that we have been really churning in. And as of today, the energies astrologically are shifting. So it's a return of Chiron and the return of hope. So we could use as much of that as possible. So infusing that into our field. Anyway, back to our focus with the spiraling, moving energy. The description was like a whirlpool that's going on, and it's moving and moving and really clearing and clearing and clearing. So what would happen is in this vision, and I would see different ones of us in this group and different people that I'm working with. And it's like the energy goes to the final point of the drain, about maybe like this much left. And then it's like a hold or a glitch or some kind of holding that is taking place. So I've been asking Creator, what is this? And it's the level of surrender. It's like that. Okay, yes, we surrender, we keep surrendering, we're surrendering more. But there's like this final, whatever we want to call it, 5-10%, that's like a little hold, and that describes itself as our hold on reality. So it's like, if I hold this, I could still stay as my person that I think that I am, that I've developed to be, and this hold that I have on reality. And the entire hold that we have on reality is shifting anyway. So everything, all the fibers are coming apart in so many levels, in our micro world and in the macro world. And so that little hold is like some clutching to some semblance of order in our mind, whereas it's not even serving us. It's actually just making us rip into that final part of the whirlpool. And the ultimate surrender is the only way. And so as I was in that space, I was out and all morning since 5:00 this morning. I'm like, Creator, this has got to come through in verbiage that is going to land, and it's in the downloadable form of a theta practice. And so what does it need to be that where we've already done surrender work, we can repeat that class, but this is deeper than that. So the information that came today is to focus on divine guidance and what that feels like to really be tapped into divine guidance and constantly in that reception mode where we can release the bottom parts of our ego that are holding and clutching, knowing that if we let go, we are divinely guided. We're not going to become insane. We're not going to lose our ability to maintain what we eat or don't we eat or what we do. It's like all these little holds of clutches of things like, well, if I let it go, I'm going to be this or I'm going to be that. So really opening up the higher, the turquoise chakra, and really opening up to that divine guidance. So as we surrender, we feel fully supported in that light. So then I was wanting to write down stuff, and I went and I found from way, way long ago, before I started actually teaching again, that I had written information about what I want to teach. And so this came, and I wanted to share it with you because this was the first thing that I had written back a while ago. So self-actualized people, what you can be, you must be. This is the need for self-actualization, desire for self-fulfillment, becoming actualized in what you are potentially. This is a drive that doesn't get stifled. When we are born, we are at full potential. It's time to reset to that potential, to cultivate your magnificence. So these are all like different energies that I was wanting to pull in, and I said, Creator, what's needed for all this? And that's what I got, is that this is the download for today, is to keep improving our relationship with Source and really opening up to that divine guidance. And as we go forward, I'm also going to be really focusing in with you with our tapping in levels. You know, there's a certain place where I remember, but 18 years ago when I was in a theta class, my teacher Vienna came and she tapped me on the shoulders, and we were deep in the practice, and she said, take your toes in it. And I was like, what does that mean? And she said, bring your toes in to Creator too. You're dangling your feet out. And I was like, I didn't quite get it. But now as I tune in, and as I was continuously tuning into that, I was like, oh, it's that little 5 to 10% that's like our own hold on reality, or our own righteousness, or our own like, well, I've developed this whole personality of who I am. And so I think I have a handle in reality. So I'm going to keep that handle while I still surrender to Source, but I'm still going to keep a part of that handle myself. So that's the toes dangling out. So we want to just be in that wholeness, trust that wholeness, allow that divine guidance to be constantly present with us, even when we think we're losing our mind and going like into this, oh my God, if I surrender, I'll be insane. So just letting yourself trust that you are in a divine guidance, going through a divine transformation. You're all right. Just trust to let go. So that's the aim for today.